Hi friends, I'm Abby and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my physical TBR. So I've done this video roughly yearly for the past few years. I think my first year I had a very reasonable 30 odd books on my TBR, and then it just increased quite dramatically. I've just rewatched my video from last year, and as of last year I had 90 books on my physical TBR, and I've been doing a lot of work at trying to read down my physical TBR over the past year, so I'm really hoping that number will have gone down a lot. I had an aim to get to 50 books on my physical TBR by the end of the year. That's not going to happen. I do not anticipate that I am close to 50. I think I might be in the 60s potentially. That's my guess going into this. I haven't pre-counted, but I do anticipate we're going to be better than last year. So we've definitely gone in the right direction. I can tell I've gone in the right direction because when I filmed this video last year, I had 3 shelves. I had this one was all TBR, this one was all TBR, and the one below it here was all TBR. As of right now of filming it, the very bottom shelf is double stacked TBR, which is what it was last year, and just this one little pile is TBR. Like everything else, this is all read books now. Most of this shelf is read books, so I've definitely gone in the right direction. So I'm quite happy about that. Without even counting them, I know that we're in a better place. I'm very close to getting it down to just one shelf, one double stacked shelf, which will be an aim for at some point, maybe midway through 2024, I could have it down to just one shelf. I don't think that would take very long because it literally is just removing this stack and we will be there. Without too much more preamble, I think we can just get into it. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind going on outside. It is windy. It is very windy. You know, it's December in the UK. What can you expect? Otherwise, in the comments, please put the book that you would most like me to read for my physical TBR, and then I might do a project with reading those books sometime in 2024. So just put the one you want me to read most, please. I think, yeah, we'll just dive in and go from there. I will just show you where things are. I might remove the chair. It's these 2 shelves that we're going to be talking through, this pile, and then all of these, which is double stacked. And I figure we just get into it. I'll start up here, and then I'll work my way down to this meaty shelf. Oh, I forgot that it's not just this one. This is also double stacked. Oh, I forgot about that bit. I was like, oh, this won't take very long to finish off this shelf. It's just this pile, but no, it's a double stacked pile. Okay, so starting off, let's see how many there are. I have Dreamer's Pool by Juliette Marillier. I'm not going to tell you anything about the books. We're just going to name them and get going. Otherwise, we'll be here for forever and a day. I have A Curse of Blood and Stone by K.A. Tucker. Fireborn by Rizuria Munda. The Gifts of Reading, Essays in the Joys of Reading, Giving and Receiving Books. Upon a Burning Throne by Ashok K. Banker. The First Sister by Lyndon A. Lewis. The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah, and The City of Dusk by Tara Sim. That's part done. Onto the second pile. Song of Blood and Stone by L. Penelope. The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Goss. Incendiary by Zoraida Cordova. Wild Seed by Octavia E. Butler. Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse, and also Trail of Lightning by Rebecca Roanhorse. The Lost Queen by Signe Pike. That is the first 2 piles that were housed here. Right, moving down. Okay, I have Exhalation by Ted Chiang. I have Swordcatcher by Cassandra. I have Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare with some lovely edges. My most recent purchase. I have Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson. One day will be read. The Battle Drum by Zara El Arifi. The Foxglove King by Hannah Witten. The Art of Prophecy by Wesley Chu. The Atlas Paradox by Olivia Blake. Okay, moving along nicely. Blood Sanctuary Part 1 and Blood Sanctuary Part 2, Books 3 and 4 in the Bloodgrave series by Bella Roth. The Lonesome Crown by Brian Lee Durfee, the 3rd book in the 5 Warrior Angels series. Dragon Mage by M.L. Spencer. Book of Night by Holly Black. Middle Game by Shannon Maguire. The Helm of Midnight by Marina Lostetta. And The Hand of the Sun King by J.T. Greathouse. The X-Hex by Erin Sterling. A Curious Beginning by Deanna Rayborn. And I Darkened by Kirsten White. The Ember Blade by Chris Wooding. Raybearer by Jordan Ifweko. A Promise of Fire by Amanda Boucher, Daughter of the Blood by Anne Bishop, The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cogman, Legendborn by Tracy Dion, and Vicious by V.E. Schwab. Okay, well that's all of the first layer of that shelf done. So now we're on to the second layer of that bottom shelf. We have Witch Shadow by Susan Dennard, Seven Devils by Elizabeth May and Laura Lamb, The Court of Miracles by Kester Grant, Peace and Turmoil by Elliot Brooks, The Stone Knife by Anna Stevens, The Emperor's Blades by Brian Staveley. Also, we have Furyborn by Claire Legrand, The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell, and The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon. There are quite a few like forgotten books on this, like hidden at the back shelf because they're so hidden I forget about them. I have The Warlord Chronicles by Bernard Cornwell, so The Winter King, The Winter King, Enemy of God and Excalibur. I have Temeraire by Naomi Novik, Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger, Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb, Lancelot by Gars Christian, and The Black Coast by Mike Brooks. On to the final pile, and this is the like epic fantasy pile of an incomplete series. There is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Although this one may be complete, but Empire in Black and Gold by Adrian Tchaikovsky. The Three Body Problem by Sixin Liu. This one's also complete. I tell a lie. Okay, quite a few of these are complete, but they're just daunting male fantasy series with a bit of sci-fi thrown in. The Dragonbone Chair by Tad Williams, Magician by Raymond E. Feist, The Gutter Prayer by Gareth Hanrahan, and finishing us off, one that's been on the TBR for a very, very long time, The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. And I think that is it. That is all of the TBR. I don't know how many books that is. Seeing it as just like one and a bit shelves didn't seem as daunting, but now I have them all like in front of me, it seems like there's quite a lot here. There does seem to be a lot. So I'm going to count them up and let you know the number. I'm also going to see how many of these books are new and that I hold this year and how many are old, because I've really been trying to just buy the books that I'm reading straight away. And in theory, there shouldn't be that many new books here. A lot of the books are more than a year old. So I will count up the total and those numbers. Okay. And I've done all my counting. Took a little bit of time to do all that counting, but I'm here. We're back. So in total, in theory, I should have 64 books on my TBR. So that's quite a lot better than last year where it was at 90. That is a lot in the right direction. It's 26 down. I think I would have hoped to be a little bit more down, but 26 down is still a lot of progress that I've definitely been going in the right direction with my TBR. So 64, maybe this time next year, I'll be below 50. I can hope to be below 50 this time next year when I'm filming my next update, but I'm very happy that it's in the right place at 64. And I have counted up how many are new to this TBR and how many have actually been in last year's video. And I have just 10 books here that I have hauled in 2023. So these 10 are my new ones that are new to the TBR. So I feel as though that's quite good that I have been reading the books that I've been buying. I haven't been buying too many, and I have also been reading down the books that I had last year. If I didn't include these 10, that would be at 54, which means that I would have read 36. Is that right? Yeah. I would have read 36 books that were on my TBR from last year. Read or unhauled or done something with them. So I feel as though that is good progress, that I have been reading the books that I own and not buying too many and not really adding too much when there's only 10 new ones. So that's quite good. I've definitely been reading the books I've been buying, which has been one of my aims, and reading down my physical TBR. So I feel as though I have been doing quite well with my goals. Most of my goals. I've been completing my series, I've been reading my physical TBR, I've not been buying too many books, I haven't been doing very well with diversity, but I've been making progress. So that is my update. Again, let me know in the comments which one you would want me to read like first, next, and I will do a video reading your comments, not reading your comments, but reading the books that you recommend in your comments next year, maybe like a week or a month of it. That is it. Let me know how your TBR is, if it has got better or worse from last year, And I think we'll just leave it there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye.